Hello, everyone. It's Brian with CraftFancy. Joining me on my left, might be your right,
is Carol with CraftFancy.
Awesome. Coming live to you at the CraftFancy recording studios back of this store of 1818 North Arlington Heights Road in Arlington Heights, Illinois. It's the CraftFancy Show. Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think?
It's the CraftFancy Show.
I don't know. It's the CraftFancy Show. It's going to be the show of all shows because we're doing a great project today. Check it out. We're going to be doing the hugs.
It's Valentine's.
So this is what we're doing, right?
Yeah, it's Valentine's.
Okay, you're confusing me. So
what are you confused?
I thought it was called the Floral Hugs Cut Card.
But it's kind of like the Valentine theme with the pink and the sparkly paper and the flowers.
Hold on, because you're pointing at stuff that people can't see. Let's see if we can get it over here. How about this one here? I like this one there. So which one are you pointing to?
This.
Right okay, there. The front one?
Right there.
Awesome. Okay. Hugs. We're going to be doing that card today. We're making that wonderful card. And then we're going to be doing this one.
These are going to be so easy. You could crank them out in a heartbeat. Like you could do like 50 in like 15 minutes.
Yes.
Yes. Maybe 30 minutes.
So, all right. So hopefully everyone's tuning in. We are coming live to you today on the One of a Kind Facebook group live.
Somebody's asking, did it start when you see the placeholder sign? It might be like a minute delay or something if you don't see us live.
You should be able.
You should see us live by now, though.
Yep. So, like I said, we were coming live to you in the One of a Kind group. We're coming live to you on YouTube, and then also too on the CraftFancy page today. So, what we're doing today is the Floral Hugs card. We do have a 45-minute project, so we got that, and then of course it wouldn't be a CraftFancy project if we didn't show you show and tell at the end. So why don't we go ahead and Carol, what were you saying? It was going to be an easy card?
It would be simple. It would be kind of like a clean and simple kind of card.
Okay.
So I think if you need to do a lot of them, it shouldn't be difficult because it shouldn't be that challenging. There's not a lot of coloring or stamping or whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. Yes.
So that's what I was saying.
All right. So why don't we go ahead? While you do that, I'm going to put you into the overhead scene.
So we're gonna start with this one. I have all my stuff laid out so you can see it kind of a little bit messy. It looks like a little bit messy, but it's not. And
awesome. So we got Pat Grossman watching right now. Cindy Nielsen's coming in there. Kathleen Bresler Moore saying, I'm having a great birthday weekend. Well, awesome. Happy birthday to you,
hi, Kathleen.
Debbie Torkelson is saying hi from San Diego, all the way out there. Miriam Phillips is giving us the big hand wave saying hello. Sharon Eckhart is saying so excited. Jody is out there as well saying having a great day as usual. Gwen Burns is there. Teresa Adine Singer. Wendy Little. Teresa Brandy is out there. So we got a lot of people coming in. So Carol, go ahead, take it away.
All right. So here's the two die that were included in the kit plus some background some background die cut that we should have 4 of these. So the kit included supplies to make 2 of each card. So you should have 4 of these little background die cuts. So let's get started with this card.
Sorry, if you're just watching, there's probably a little technical difficulty. I was trying to zoom in on a few things here. So sorry about that. You're gonna see the camera screen move around a little. I don't know why it did that, but yeah, go ahead, start.
So I'm gonna just adhere this onto the glitter paper, and because of the glitter paper, you want to use liquid adhesive because you want to really grab that bond. Adhering anything on glitter, my preference would be I'm using art glitter glue in the precision tip, and I'm just kind of go to add glue on each not gap, but each section. You don't need a lot, just enough to give it a good bond because it is glitter and it's a non-porous surface, so it's hard to keep it down. I'm not doing anything. I'm not putting a lot in here. I'm just putting enough to
So what you're gluing right now is the back card base, and what are we using there?
Art glitter with the precision tip.
art glitter with their precision tip.
And I hope everybody did their homework because it wasn't that much to cut. It was just the words, the hug sentiment, and the and the flowers, more or less, right? So right there, I can see the sparkly. And now I'm gonna adhere it onto the paint. It's literally flush, edge to edge, because it's a 5.5 by 4.25. If you want to show a little pink, like what I did, I don't know if you can see it, and then my sample has like a smidge of pink showing. If you want to show a little pink, you can trim it, a little bit on the edge, but just make sure that you don't cut too much. And now I'm gonna adhere this onto the paint, card base, and I am using the scrapbook adhesive, the Easy Runner Grant. I'm gonna add a couple more in there. Using that today. I go either with the ATG or the scrapbook adhesive, so it doesn't matter. What you use, whatever adhesive that makes sense to you. All right. Now, got my card base and the pink, and then my front panel. And now I'm gonna adhere the hug onto the black background. And again, I'm gonna go with the art glitter glue with the precision tip.
All right, so I got a couple Facebook users that are making some issues here. So they're saying they can't. I can see and hear. Some people are saying they can't or they can see us, depending on which site they're on. I don't know if it's on the CraftFancy page or the One of a Kind group.
So can people see us on the One of a Kind group?
I just went up and checked with Kathy at the register, and we're on both. So we're there. So if you're having issues on your end, back out of the page. We'll do this really quick. Just back out of the page and go. Just back out of your page, reset, and then come back in again. Okay, so that's that. It might be just a little computer glitch on your side. We're coming in strong. I'm live on all the links. I can see everything streaming really nice and good. So if you're having an issue, back out of it, come back in, and you can watch it. And again, if there's any kind of issues, you'll always be able to
rewatch it later.
Rewatch it on the video. So I apologize if there's some kind of issues going on your side. Okay, Carol, back to you.
All right. So now I am going to add some black foam tape behind the hugs because I like dimensional. I just like dimensional stuff.
Yep. So.
And I'm just putting it behind the black background. You don't have to fill the whole thing. Just make it enough to cover.
So Shelly is asking us what glue are you using again, please?
We're using art glitter glue, which is a liquid adhesive, and it dries clear. It dries clear and it dries fairly quickly, and it's a really nice bond to your paper, your embellishment, glitter paper, all of that. It's just something that it's my personal favorite. I'm sure I'm not the only one that like it. There's many people who like that product.
Yep. So.
I'm just peeling off the back, so then it's hard to see it because it's black on black. So now I'm gonna just kind of angle it a little bit to make it different. Okay, so I put it on right on the middle, and now I have the flower petal. So I'm using the petal from the die. I'm using the second one and the third one. I'm not using the smallest or the largest. I'm using the two in the middle. So what I usually do with the petal is depends on which way you want to curl. If you want to curl inward, just bend the petal inward. If you want to use it outward, just bend it like what I'm doing. I'm bending it outward. So I'm gonna do it inward. Sorry.
Maybe you can move it down a little and just over this way a little so that when you're bending it, you can see it closer up. as you bend it.
I'm just kind of curl it with my finger. Some people use like a pedal tool. I know somebody sells that. I don't, because I don't use enough to, I don't make enough flowers. So I just kind of curling it with my finger and bending it forward. Or you could use a pen or pencil, kind of curl it.
I have Laura Siegel asking, do you have the thin foam squares too? Makes it easy to layer.
Yes, we do have it. It's from 3O Adhesive. They have the one that's like 1/16 of an inch, a little thinner than the 1/8. So we have that. We have both black and white. So I got my flowers kind of just sitting right here. And I'm going to just use one little drop of glue right into the center of the larger one and adhere it. Right onto the bigger one. Then I'm going to just let it sit on the side. And I'll do the next one. Now, I'm just going to dry, what do you call it? Dry run it. Just kind of see where I like it. And then if this is how I like it right there, I'm going to add the flowers right onto the card. Because I wanted to add all the flowers before I add all the gems, so that I could kind of space them apart, knowing that there's no, corner there. So I'm going to put the flowers in there first.
I want to answer back to Shelly. She asked about what kind of adhesive it has, and then she asked, did you put it in a different bottle? And yep. Yes, we did. We put it in the CraftFancy Precision Tip bottle. It's got a fine tip on there. It's supposed to be a no clog, but remember, everyone, if you leave your cap off, everything
will be clogged.
It will clog.
So one trick about keeping it no clog is when you're using it, right? Here's your bottle. And maybe if you're done.
Show them on both, so it's on both cameras. There you go.
So when you're done, you just press a little bit. Just press a little bit out. And when you can see the glue come out, then just put a cap on it. So this way you push all the air out, and then you cap it right away so there's no air inside the tip. I hope this is clear. Is it clear?
What's clear?
Yeah. Just getting the air out from the tip. And then there's a little glue there. And then I just put a cap right on it. So then it will.
Again, watch that.
It will close it. It will eliminate air from the tip.
Yep.
And now I'm going to add the gems. So your kit included all the pink gems and the 4 larger ones. So I'm going to just add the larger one. And I'm using a tool from Marvy, the rhinestone pickup tool for right now. There's other ones, but that's what I have in front of me. So that's what I'm going to be using. So.
And then these gems are available at CraftFancy as well.
Yep. So just pick it up. And again, the glue dries clear. So if you see a little ooze out, it's okay because you won't be able to see it.
Laura is asking, I just got here, is the hugs made in a die cut machine? I
Yes.
like the shadow on it. Yes.
It is a die from Memory Box, and we have them in stock. And we still have some of the kits left, so if you are interested, the kits are still available.
Excellent. Julia saying that was a good tip. And then Shannon also was saying a great tip. And then Karen Plumley is saying she loves your gems.
Awesome. Yay! I do too.
So I got a question. Did you guys miss us while we were off? I kind of missed you guys, missed being on, and now I feel rusty. Coming back in again, it's hard to you try to get into the swing of things again, and it just gets. It's hard. Like so I wonder. So here's my question: if you walk away from your craft room for a little bit, and then you try to come back,
do you not want to craft, or do you anxious to craft, I guess.
Right.
Right.
Well, my question was, is it easy to fall
Just
back
pick
into the
up?
swing things, or does it just take some time
I
again?
don't know.
And then also too, my other question, why we're doing this is this close-up scene helping you guys out when we do these, or is this just overkill? Because one of my things is sometimes I like to go overboard, so I just want to see if this helps us out, being able to zoom in sometimes on stuff, or do you just like the one overhead scene?
Yes, he likes to kill everything. He likes to do everything overboard.
I like the way you're making your card. I like using the gems too, Laura says. Um, easy to get into the swing, Ruth says. That's great. All depends on what is going on, Margaret Green. And then zoom is good to see the details. All right. And then Paula says that she does like the close-ups. Sometimes I get right back into it. That was from the previous question. Sometimes I agree with you. Laura Hood says, I never stopped crafting over the holidays, but did miss you guys. Thank you, Laura. And Carol Parker saying, I really like the close-ups so I can see what you're doing. Good, good, good. Easy to restart. Zoom is great. All right, thanks, Gwen. And Teresa saying that she loves the bling. Pat saying, crafting is always easy to get back into. I do too sometimes. The only times I really walk away from crafting is when we get into you hit the wall sometimes. The
Like
creativity.
sometimes you're stuck, like you're trying to work on some card or some scrapbooking or whatever you're working on, and you're stuck. You're like, oh, good God, like when is this? You walk right into a wall, and you're trying to get out of it. I have days like that. And that's it. You're stuck, and then you try to get out, and then you try to walk away a little bit to get your mojo back.
Yes.
All right, so card number 1 is done. So I just drop a little bit on each little cross dotted intersection, and then lay out all the little gems.
That's what we did, but
So-
again, you guys definitely can do it however you like. So
Here is the card number 1.
awesome. Good. And we're
All
getting
right.
some good responses back on the
I'm gonna just set it aside and let it dry because the rhinestone is not fully set yet, and I don't want to touch it. It might move a little bit. It will take a couple minutes.
excellent.
All right.
So in between while we're doing everything, Carol, should we tell them what the code is now?
Yeah, go ahead.
So, okay, guys. So here it is. We're going to just throw this out here really quick right here on the... Hold on a second. Maybe not. Let's go to this. Let me go back to this screen. Someone was in a hurry at the last second. All right, here we go, guys. You ready for this coupon code? Carol, tell them about it.
It's free shipping on all orders this weekend, and any orders over $40 will get free shipping and a free gift. So your free gift could be a die, could be a stamp set, could be paper, could be, I don't know. It could be anything.
So you're saying that... so I know what this means. So this is the CraftFancy thing. So you mean that we must have did inventory and you found a bunch of old stuff that we're going to just get rid of?
There's no old stuff.
What?
We get rid of a lot of the old stuff.
The old
So
stuff.
it's just stuff that we have a lot of, and it's not old. It's just stuff.
No, but that's what we're supposed to do, right? When you have a craft store and you say you want to give something away free, you usually
Nope.
need some old dried out ink
Nope.
pad or something,
Nope.
like a prize.
I don't have any dry out ink pad.
Oh my gosh!
I don't have any glue that doesn't stick.
You got the little.
I don't have any of that, so I just give you whatever, whatever
Whatever we got. Something new. Something
Literally
new and
something
exciting.
new and exciting. You could get a die. You can get some.
How are we going to stay in business giving away stuff?
That's okay. You could work.
Oh my!
And I can stay home and craft.
All right, let's get back to our
second part is. So we're gonna do the second card, and what I did here was I blend a little bit of the background and I trimmed it off because I just want to look a little different. So I'm gonna blend the whole card. The 2 inks that I'm using are the Spice Marmalade and the Picked Raspberry. And there's no right or wrong way of blending, especially you're gonna put something over it, so it doesn't have to be perfect. Okay. So I'm just gonna go in an angle with the pink.
Well, we're getting a lot of responses on the free shipping. People seem to be excited about that.
All right.
Kathy saying, woo, free shipping. Penny Clark saying, woo. Kim Jasper says, you guys are so generous. Karen Plumley says, great. And Pat Grossman says, "Tell him, Carol." Tell me, Carol. Yeah, tell me.
Tell me. Oh,
And then
the special.
And then Alice says, "Good answer, Carol." And then Margaret Green says, "Your store has a lot more current stuff versus old stuff." And then because Margaret Green was here last week, so yes, Margaret,
Yep.
thanks for making that wonderful post too about the store. I saw that. Laura Siegel says the word is overstock. Yeah,
We just have stuff and
we just
you know.
we just pick stuff off the shelf. Really,
Yep.
there's no rhyme or reason. We just walk through and say, "Okay, Del, this is it."
Yep.
So
There's no-
Margaret Green is saying that is correct for coming into the store. And then Carla Kennedy is saying here, she was replying to April Jones, "I hear loud and clear we are under construction and I craft on my dining room table. I have to put it away every time. I have to really have the bug. Oh yeah, some days my crafting room will come." You just stay there, Carla Kennedy. That crafting room will come out someday to you. Love me some CraftFancy. Man, the comments really rolling in on across all the sites. So, got a lot of people watching today.
It's
How's
winter.
that blending coming along?
I think it's winter. Everybody kind of hanging and camped out with all the holidays. Everything's done. It's like with all the shopping and stuff. You get tired of. Just get tired of it.
How could you ever get tired of shopping?
I get tired of it. I'm not a shopper.
So, what are we doing here now? How are we
I'm just
doing
blending different color. It's not perfect. I'm not looking at perfection because I'm gonna kind of lay over it.
Wow, Susie Koosh is getting a late start today. She said, "I slept in, but I'm here now."
I'm gonna just kind of lay over it. Like, do I like this way?
And then we're asking what colors we're using. We are using the Distress Oxides, the pickled raspberry, and
it's
the
picked
spice.
raspberry. It's not pickled.
Picked. Oh, it's picked. It's not pickled? I thought it was pickled. So it's picked raspberry.
And spice marmalade.
And spice marmalade. Carol still needs some work. See, that's why I try to put those screens up there. So hopefully they're there. Janet Jenkins is saying it's a beautiful color combination.
Yep.
We got a weather report from Paula Keller saying the weather is bad everywhere.
Yep.
So we all
got camped out at
inside
home.
watching crafting. That's it.
So I like how I had it. So I'm gonna just clean up my work surface because I got ink all over.
Laura Siegel says, "I'm coming to Chicago in July. Are you close?"
Nope.
Well, it depends where Chicago's at. So if you're coming from downtown, we're about 40 minutes from downtown. We're about 30 minutes from the airport, I would say. Yeah, depending. And then if traffic's tough, it could be a 30-minute ride or it could be a 3-day ride because you're by a metropolitan city and people don't know how to drive.
You're not far.
No.
It just depends on traffic. It's always about traffic. And it's July, summer, so it could be a lot of activity.
All I can say is it's guaranteed worth the trip. I never hear anyone walk out of the store saying, "Man, that place sucked."
I need my trimmer. Get my trimmer. The little one.
Where is it?
Kathy has it in the front.
Kathy has the trimmer?
Yes. All right. Kathy has the trimmer.
That was code to get the trimmer.
All right, so I kind of blend the whole cart, and then I'm gonna just lay this right over, see which part I like more, which part I don't like, and then I'm gonna trim. So like this cart here, I kind of did a diagonal cut.
What, you want the close up?
No,
Okay.
I'll be okay because I did a diagonal cut, so I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna cut right. Like from this corner on, I'm going to cut right above the dotted line. So like an angle, like the tip of this corner. Just going to go all the way down. You want to do the close up?
Oh, yeah. Close up it is. Close up.
Okay, so if this is the corner, right, I'm going to just cut right before the dotted line. So just kind of trim right there.
Maybe you can try to do that backwards there.
I could do. No, I could just cut it and then show them.
Okay.
How I cut it.
While you're cutting that there, so.
So here it is. So I cut it. Can you?
Oh yeah, close up.
Yep. So here's what I did. I cut right there from the corner down, and I use the dotted line as the guide. So I just cut this part off. So this is the part that I'm going to be keeping. And then I'm going to kind of lay it on there. And then maybe I'll use a little pencil mark so that I know which part I don't need. And I'm going to do on the back. You just did on the back, so then it's not adding a blue line in the front.
Then you're gonna be able to cut that, and then it'll be hidden right behind it. Correct?
Right.
Nice.
Mark the line.
Nice.
So I just did 2 tick marks, top and the bottom, to make sure that I'm not.
Margaret Green's asking us, are there any tips on how you select your colors?
Well, I kind of follow like the color circle.
The color wheel?
The color wheel. I mean, yes, the color wheel. I did it backward because if I cut it, then I would have to use the other side.
Oh, there it is. It's the one that.
Because I'm cutting the backward, so that's why I just want to make sure I can mark them.
You know what I'm going to say, ladies? If you're looking for a job, you can always come to CraftFancy. www.craftfancy.com. Get your application in today.
You're funny.
There we go. There's the cut.
So there's the cut.
Thank you, Margaret Green. Margaret Green said it is worth the trip if you're in Chicago. And then, Siona Mercedes is saying, "Oh, now I'm craving sherbet ice cream." Looking at that color combination.
I know,
Rainbow sherbet.
I'm just cut a smidge off both sides, like a 1/16 a little bit, so it's not showing outside of my background.
Measure twice, cut once. Cindy Nelson says.
Always measure twice. So now it's perfect. So it just kind of lay right on top of it.
Wish you could zoom in more on the work surface. Okay, you know what? Next time we'll. Oh, you know what?
Well, yes. Wednesday. You can do the Wednesday thing again.
Yeah,
the Wednesday night. The Wednesday night. Was it Tuesday night or the Wednesday night? I don't remember.
We were doing Wednesday nights.
Okay.
I see what she was talking about.
So. Oh, like this area?
Yeah, the overhead. I got the overhead.
If we have time, which I don't think we have time, we could.
No, we can.
And then I'm just adding adhesive onto the back of the die cut.
Yep. We must be doing something right. We have 100 watchers right now.
I think it's.
You mean there's nothing good on Facebook? So they're like, yeah, we'll watch this crafting. We'll watch this crafting.
There's show. Nothing good. Just after the holiday, you're so.
Oh, now
so tired.
Now we're losing people. Oh, there they go. They realize, hey, I don't know who this guy is.
Yeah, right. So quit talking.
Yes.
Talking smack.
Yes. What trimmer are you using?
Tim Holtz Guillotine trimmer. And yes, and it's also my go-to trimmer. And the reason why I like this trimmer is because you don't pull out your big 12x12 trimmer, which, I used to do that. Here's what I like. Let me talk about this. If you're making cards, so it goes all the way to 6 inches. So you can cut your 8.5 by 11 right in half on this trimmer. And that's the reason why I use that definitely for most of my card making project.
Thank you, Renee. Renee says we always have the best kits. So thank you for that. Look at that. Great cards. Thank you so much. Been a good show. Lots of good demos today. Because we love you, Brian. And we love some Brian and Carol. There we go.
All right.
And then Karen Plumley is asking, do we sell that trimmer?
Yes, we do. We have that trimmer here.
Yes.
So here is my card. Kind of lay it right there. I'm gonna trim just a little bit off here. Seems like got exposed a little bit. So sometimes
you just gotta tickle it a little. There
Just
it
a
is.
little bit. So now I'm gonna adhere this onto my base. Let's adhere the hug and the background again. I'm gonna just use the scrapbook adhesive. Gun.
Oh, Penny Blaylark must be joining us. She must have been having some trouble. She said, finally, I've been searching and searching for this CraftFancy segment.
Sometimes you just get into trouble a little bit with the technical problems.
Is that a 8.5-inch trimmer?
It's not 8.5 trim. It's a I don't know. I don't know what this part is. It's a smaller than 8.5. It's a 6 inches by not sure how long it is. 6 by. It might be 8.5. Brian's gonna go measure it. He's looking for a measuring tape. And then I'm gonna just add adhere the hugs onto the black background. I think it's 8. It might be 8 or 8.5 or 8.25.
I have 8 3/4.
Oh.
You'll be able to slide in 8 3/4, and we'll show you. I'll tell you what. We'll talk all about this trimmer at the end as we're getting down. A lot of trimmer questions today.
Trimmer is important because
that's one of the basics in your toolbox. You gotta have
you gotta have the one that you like. If you don't, you just don't cut. You know what I'm saying? You don't cut right. All right, so hug is done. Gonna just kind of set it up right here, and then I'll build the flowers around it. Where's my black foam tape? And these are the 1/16 of an inch black foam square. Not the 1/8, but 1/16. It's not super thick, but it's just enough to give it some dimension.
We get a lot of questions that they like that. People are saying they prefer the guillotine cutters there. So now you're just really putting those dots in there right now.
Yes.
The black adhesive dots.
The black adhesive dot. Since I'm using black background, so I use the black.
And you're just
foam square.
And you're just peeling those off now.
Yep.
Maybe you can peel it the other way. Can you try to peel? There you go. Look how easy that comes off there. What black dots are those?
Those are from Scrapbook Adhesive.
Scrapbook Adhesive. That's a 3L company?
Yep.
Quality products.
Super great. Super fun.
Easy to use.
Yep. Again, building the flower up, curling it forward.
Oh, sorry. Let me go back to it then. Let's go back to that big close-up screen. You can watch everybody there. There you go. And this is just being done by hand. You're just gently.
You're just curling it with your finger. You could use a pen. Sometimes you can roll it with a pen. However makes it easy for you. I know there's those little flower tool thing. I don't know what they're called. So I'm just basically curling it forward, and I'm gonna add a couple of drops of glue in the middle of the bigger piece, and then just adhere the smaller petal over the big one. So
I know. Time check.
Time check. What's the time check?
We got about 5 minutes.
All right, we'll talk fast.
Yeah, talk fast, don't stutter. We're almost out of time. Boy, 45 minutes really goes by fast.
I didn't realize it was that fast.
It does. It does.
Yep, I'm just adding the flower onto the card. So let it set. And then I'm going to get a couple drops of glue right into the middle of the...
You can put Carla Canada is saying you can put the flowers in the palm of your hand and use a pencil eraser
See?
Press the center and lower it, and you'll be done.
Everybody's got their technique.
Yes, thank you for that technique there.
I don't do enough flowers, so I don't have a technique.
Yes. Valerie Brown and others have been asking now. Can you give the coupon code again? And yes, we will give that coupon code right at the very end.
All right, so we're done. There's your card. Did the flower at the gems. A couple of those just kind of around in the outside to make it just dress it a little bit.
Awesome.
Done. So here's the second card's done. Let me just put all these stuff aside.
So while you're doing that, there's our coupon code. Let's get that up on the screen right away. Free shipping on all orders this weekend and orders over $40.
That's a free gift.
Yes. Orders over $40.
That's free shipping and free gift.
Yes. So it's free shipping on everything. If it's over $40, yes, you'll get a free disc in there, gift in there as well. So all right. So let's talk about. Oh, go ahead.
No. Let's talk about the trimmer.
All right. Talk about your trimmer.
So the trimmer, it's 6 inches here, and it goes 8 3/4. It's a guillotine trimmer. And then you have a little protective piece if you're sure you don't cut your finger off. I like it. It's shell sharpening, so it's a great tool.
And it's by a quality manufacturer. It's by Tonic.
Designed by Tim Holt. So I like this. I like it a lot. So this is where I go to.
It's a good solid base.
All right. Let's talk about the new stuff.
All right. New stuff.
Here's the new Lawn Fawn release. It's the beaver and the Valentine and the heart background. Here are the memory box dies that also are new releases.
You might watch stay downloads so you don't interfere with that coupon code.
And then there is a pretty pink Posh stamp just landed here like yesterday. And here is the Hug XOXO stamp set. And there's little chocolate candies on here. So you could color it and then put little like those what do you call those things? Those to make it not glossy, to make it like dimensional. The applicant, the
Nouvelles?
No, it's like the Nouvelles. We could do the Nouvelles.
Glossy accents?
Yep. Glossy accents. And then there's the matching die. And here's a new die from Memory Box. More new dies from Pretty Pink Posh. It's a little notepad that folds it up so you could do a little personalized notepad. Here is my favorite. This is a chocolate covered candy dies. You can do chocolate covered candies and double heart, little heart, and it goes with the winter coffee mug that came out in November. So it's kind of like a complement set with each other. We'll show you samples on that. And there's also layer and stencil from Valentine. This is Hug Kisses, and I Love You.
That's a
multi-layer one. So this is a 4-layer stencil. So you got the heart. There's no picture here. There's no heart. There's a heart. There's the little stripe lines across.
Yep. Here, maybe just go to the close-up scene. Maybe. There you go. Look at that.
Now you can see a lot better. And this is the new paper from 49 Market. Love this paper. It's a 6x8 paper pad. And last not least, the Doodlebook Shadow Box kit. There's the Valentine, and there is the St. Patrick's Days. And we also have the new paper from Photoplay. If you celebrate St. Patrick's Days, these are the, if you're Irish. This is the new paper pad that came in just this week for St. Patty's Day.
Awesome.
And I think that's everything.
That's it. I think we got it all. So we were able to really knock it out. You had tons of products. We were able to do 2 wonderful looking cards today. The Hugs card in a landscape mode and a blended one in a portrait style.
And also one more thing about the January CraftFancy.
Oh, the crop.
We are sold out for the 2 days and the 3 days options. The only thing that's available right now are the 1 day, which is a Friday, the single day crop. So we are sold out for January.
Yes. Yeah.
Just want to let everybody know that if you were thinking, you can't think now because it's gone.
Yep. Yeah.
Oh, we might have like a wait list in case somebody cancel. We can add you to the list, but we are sold out.
Right. So we got that. So we did a lot of great stuff today. We're running out of time, so we were able. You saw the new products today. Again, let's do the. Can I do that coupon code here? I don't know if I can.
I don't know what.
I don't think I can do it on this screen. I think I got to go back here. Oh, I can't do it here. See, hold on. Coupon codes. Now there it is. All right, so there we go. So there's our coupon code for today. Remember, it's free shipping 2023 at checkout. So remember that. You got to put that in there, or otherwise you're going to get charged shipping. So if you want free shipping 2023, you get free shipping on all your orders, $40 plus. You're going to get yourself a free little gift. So you'll it's like Christmas all over again. It's a Christmas present for you guys. Guys, we really appreciate everything. Appreciate everyone tuning in and watching us today on this wonderful afternoon. And we're going to get out of here. And again, from CraftFancy, I appreciate everyone tuning in, watching us. Thank you very much. I'm Brian with CraftFancy, and
I'm Carol with CraftFancy.
And I don't know what we're going to do next time or what we're going to see you, but it'll be fun. So, guys, thanks a lot. Have a great day. Bye.
Bye.
You can wave. Bye. Wave. Bye.